Hello, everybody. It's Cheri. Happy Thursday. Today is May 23rd. Our oldest son is going to be 21 in a month. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That just dawned on me. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing okay. Oh, you know what? I did not put. Let me try something here. Hopefully, this doesn't mess me up. I have to put. There we go. Oh, boy. There we go. Can you hear me okay now? I put my devices on Do Not Disturb. Otherwise, it's going to be like bing, bang, boom, boom, bang, bang. I guess I could have done it on my phone. Oh, well. Hopefully, you're all doing well. I have lots to share today. Some good, some bad. Yeah. It feels like Friday to me because I'm leaving tomorrow. So it's kind of feeling a little bit like Friday. Hello, Sandy. As you're hopping on, make sure you say hello, guys. Don't be just a lurker. Say hello to us. Tell us where you're watching from. I'm usually the lurker, though, so I totally get it. Hello, Sandy, the PJ mommy. And Claire Noble is here. Hello, Claire. How are you? How are you, my friend? And Rachel Gray, happy belated birthday to you. Hopefully you had a beautiful, wonderful, absolutely fabulous birthday. Hopefully. Kim is in Poughkeepsie. Hello, Kim. Thank you for being here. And we have Dorothy Crocker. Good morning, Dorothy, in Lumberton, Texas. Lumberton. I think that's how you say it. Lumberton. Claire says it is cold and cloudy in the UK. Had lots of rain yesterday. And they need sunshine. Yes. I'll give you some of mine. We got a little sun today. It was very warm. Not yesterday, day before. That would be what day is that? That would be Tuesday, I think. Yes. Yeah, it was like 80 degrees here at my house. And it never gets to be like 80 degrees. I thought Mr. Bant was going to melt. Because for me, I'm like, it's a little warm, but it felt kind of good. For him, he's like, it's hot. Because we usually do a window air conditioner, but not yet, usually. But then it went whoop, and then it cooled clear off. And it's pretty chilly, actually, right now. It's not that chilly, but it's kind of chilly. Actually, I'll tell you what it is. It says 68 in Shelby, which probably means it's probably about 60. Where we live, it's probably about, I wouldn't say 10 degrees cooler, but it's probably not that warm. It doesn't feel that warm. It's a little cool in the craft camper. A little bit cool. But yeah, I'll box up some of that sunshine and send it to you, Claire. Hello, Cheryl Wilkins. How are you doing? Good morning, Wendy. I'm praying for you, my dear. Hopefully the sun is shining where you are, and hopefully the coffee is strong. That's my hope for you today, my friend. Megan's here. Hello, Megan. How are you? Tina Fletcher. Hi, Tina. How are you? Oh, who's ready for Memorial Day? You know what? I'm kind of ready. Guys, I will not be live on Monday too, because I'm going to take day off because it's a holiday. It's a holiday, right? We all should take some time. Yeah, I will be traveling back on Sunday. I leave tomorrow morning and I'll be traveling back on Sunday. So I thought about doing the live with Mr. B being home because that would be kind of fun. But I think we'll just take the day. It'll be nice to do that as a family because we're missing one of our kids because she is in Pennsylvania with my other daughter with the baby helping out. And I'm going to pick her up, visit with the granddaughter, visit with my oldest daughter and her husband. And yeah, it's exciting, but it's only just like I get to just stay just a couple nights, so not too long. But Rachel, I am so ready just to kind of like, just spend some time with family. I hope that you all have the opportunity to do that, or even if you don't want to spend time with family, hopefully you have the opportunity to spend some time alone, because I understand what that's like too, when you just need some time alone, and some of us need that sometimes. I totally get it. It makes me think of we need like a crank and retreat. We do. That would be so fun. We've got to do it, guys. We'll have to. That's going to be like my mission at some point, is for us to all kind of somehow do a meetup. Those of us who are in the States, or maybe even those who are not, if you can manage it. I don't know. Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be so fun. But yeah, that would be good. Shar in Seattle, how are you, my friend? I'm glad you're here. Kathy Williams is here in East Tennessee. Wendy is saying hey to Shar. Mar. I was saying Mar. No, it's Mary. Oh, my glasses are so dirty. I was trying to clean them before, guys. They are so dirty. I should have done it. Good morning. Oh, you're in Holland. That's not far from me. That is not far at all. That's where I have to go when I need to go to Michael's. I come visit you, Mary, in Holland. Mary, we're like neighbors, not really, but almost. That's where I go to the dentist. I actually have to go to the dentist on the 29th. Remember my broken tooth, guys? Do y'all remember that? I don't know if I talked about it anymore after I talked about breaking it, but it was just a fracture. It's not a cavity, believe it or not. It just broke because I'm old, I guess. But and I grind my teeth. So Mary, I'll be visiting the Aspen Dental in Holland. Yeah, that's next week, isn't it? Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. For my first visit of many, to get a new probably a crown or a cap or whatever expensive thing they need to put on it. Hello, Anne. How are you? And another Michigander in Northville. I don't even know where Northville is, Anne. And I know I've seen your name many times, so I guess I didn't realize you were in Michigan. And Barbara Young is here. And Carrie May in San Diego, cloudy San Diego. We are all over the globe, guys. All over. Rhonda Seals, hello from Tallahassee, Oklahoma. I'm not knitting for a while. I hurt my, oh, that's not good, Rhonda. I'll tell you yesterday, guys, be careful. Too much cranking. Because yesterday I made my first ever big long thing. That's all I'm going to say. Because Sunday the video should be up if I can post it. I need a tissue. I'm looking around. Oh, good. I have some over here. I have some. I need a tissue. Uno momento. So I was working on, we recorded the Friday hat video. That'll be up tomorrow morning. I'll post that before I leave, bright and early in the morning. And got my edits on that done last night. Guys, it takes me a hot second to do the edits. Not gonna lie. But I have a Sunday is not going to be a Will It Crank. It's going to be another Lion Brand sponsored video. So yeah, you'll have to watch for that. But I did lots of cranking yesterday, and I'm a little sore today. I used the Addy, a little sore. So I get you, Rhonda. Take a break. Just like, organize like your Pinterest and what projects you want to do or something. I don't know. I don't ever. Okay, guys, I need to get on the Pinterest train. I get in there and I use it all the time as like a search tool, but I don't like, it's the only social media I just can't like dig into. Like I do all the others, guys. I got all the others. I do them. But Pinterest for myself, like for my pins and my boards, and I do have like ones that you can't see, like lock boards where I like throw all my garbage, but that's still a hot mess. And some people have these curated, beautiful Pinterest. Yeah, not me. Mm-mm. Do you guys ever watch lives on Pinterest? I didn't even know that was a thing. And I qualified to do it. But then I'm like, I don't watch them. I don't know if anybody else watches them. I don't know. Anyways, you'll have to let me know if you've watched lives on Pinterest. I didn't even know it was a thing. Just like I didn't know that Amazon live shopping was a thing either. Because I just never, I mean, I shop on Amazon probably every other day, it seems like. So, but I didn't know because I just do my thing. I go find what I want and then I buy it and then I leave. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Rachel Gray, 80 degrees in Texas, manageable, haha. Well, how are you guys? How are things going down there? I can't talk. Cheri, but yeah, it's okay to share. It shows the real side. All right, Wendy is. Are you sure you're okay with that, Wendy? I don't know. Wendy's struggling, guys, and she's going to get some help. So we need to pray for her because yeah, I don't exactly know all the details, but she said that I can share it. So I'm going to share it. Those of you that struggle with addiction, Wendy has been struggling apparently with addiction and she is getting some help. So we need to be praying for her that she stays strong and that she can get through this. And she's got health stuff going on too, on top of all of it, guys. She's got the whole shebang. She's getting hit from all the ways. So she has definitely been a wonderful friend to me and a lot of help. And we just need to pray for her that she stays strong and you can get through this. You can get through it. I know you can. We are there for you. We are there for you. So, and reach out if you need to chat, my girl. Do that, please. Even if it's like late, if I can't talk, I won't talk. If I can, I'll be there. So don't ever feel like you can't. Just know that. And that goes the same for all of you. I know we don't like know each other, but sometimes you just need to talk to somebody and I get it. And I don't want anybody to ever feel alone. Don't ever let yourself feel alone. You are not alone. Everybody has walked some path. It might not be what you're going through, but just know that you're not alone. Just know that. There's someone else that's going through the exact same thing, if not worse. And I've got to talk about that too a little bit today. Gosh, guys, my I was on a video call with Christine, a live video call this morning, and yeah, it's not good, guys. It's not good. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. The GoFundMe, I'm going to be changing it up just a little bit, and we're going to be like kind of honing in on a family to try to help them out. But we'll talk about that. I want to say hi some more. But and I'm not sure, someone from Turkey, and I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for being here from Turkey. Thank you, thank you. 87 degrees. That's pretty warm. That's pretty darn warm, Dorothy. Iris Brown, hello in Baltimore. Houston, high of 92. Oh, that is hot. No joke. That's like frying egg on the sidewalk hot. Yeah, and it's probably humid too after all your storms and stuff. Shauna Morgan! Yes, the ultimate tension guide. Right there, guys. If you need it, get it. I'm telling you. Shauna, thank you for being here. Sandy says it was super hot yesterday, but had thunderstorms around. It's slightly cooler. So that's the way we are. The storms came through, knocked all the branches down. And now it's cool. You can see my bush, guys. The rhododendron bush. Can you see it right there? It's so funny because on the side of the house, like towards the house, is where all of the flowers are. So like if you're going down the road next to the house, you don't get to see all the pretties. It's like, I don't know, but it's okay. It was planted there before we came, but they're very beautiful. If you don't have one of those bushes, we spent a whole lot more money and planted more of them, and then the deer ate them all. So I don't think I'll be planting anymore because the deer just eat them unless I plant them up by the house. Let's see. Good morning to you. I think it's Mate. I don't know, but good morning. Thank you for being here. It's a bit chilly where Tina is. Wendy sending her love. Shauna. Yeah, I'm excited to go. I'm excited to go to Pennsylvania and visit. I'm not excited for the drive. And all of you who live in Ohio, no offense, but Ohio Turnpike is rather boring. So I got to get a good audiobook or something. I don't know. I'm not super thrilled about like all that long distance. Once you get to the other side of Ohio, the eastern side, it's very, very pretty. And I know that the southern Ohio is very, but it's kind of like it's like middle Indiana. That drive between Fort Wayne and Indianapolis, for those of you who know that, is kind of boring. If you like farmland, which I grew up all around it, so it takes whatever. I don't know. It's boring, guys. There's just not a lot to look at. It's I'll just hopefully we'll get through it. I need to stop knocking Ohio. I make jokes though. The kids and we all make jokes. And then I have to tell you, there was one time I went on a trip to Memphis, but we went along this weird route that we ended up in Missouri for a little bit. And in the area that we went through, I just wanted to call it misery because it was just a long, like, I don't know. We were tired by the time we got through there. I'm not sure why we went through. I'm not sure why it took us that way, but anyway, it's all right. It's when we lived in Indiana. JB's Crochet, hello to you. Hello to you as well. I cannot read that, but thank you for being here. Yes, retreat. That's what Wendy says. It's a retreat. So I hope so. Dorothy, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you. I probably shouldn't have said that. I don't even care. Megan's having a family cookout this weekend and making homemade pies. Oh, homemade pies. Darren's mom used to make this, like a no-bake raspberry jello-y kind of, like, you cook the pie crust and then you take fresh raspberries and you take like strawberry or some kind of red fruity jello and some cornstarch and you make that like gel stuff. Oh gosh, lots of sugar. So delicious. Very light. You could do it with strawberries or raspberries. Oh, so good. But yeah, pies. Ooh, buddy. Love pie. Love pie. I haven't had pie in a long time, mainly because like I don't have the stuff that's in it, but I'm sure I could make it in a way that, Cranky 2025. That's what we should do. We should do that. I'm thinking we might need to do that. I'm thinking we should. Ow, I just hit my elbow, guys, on my desk or my table. It's not really a desk. Nairo's here. Woohoo! And Thomas is here. Hello. Give some love to HH. Okay, I can't talk. I'm just going to like pause here and let my brain catch up with my mouth. HSS by Nairo. Go check her out, by the way. And go check out PJ Mommy's site too. Thomas, I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Roseanne, good afternoon in Pennsylvania. I'm coming your way, Roseanne. Coming your way. Not too far away from Pittsburgh. I'm not sure where you're at, but that's where we're going to be. I get to go driving in Pennsylvania, guys. That's a whole nother story. It's like fast, sharp turn. Gotta hit the brakes. That's on the highway. It's a little crazy. You gotta have good brakes in Pennsylvania. Plus, I say everything's like this. Everything's like on the hill and sideways, but it's beautiful and I can't wait to go. Oh, yeah. Shar says I have to take a break a couple days, crocheting, cranking, aching forearm. It does it, doesn't it? It does. It wears on your body for sure. For sure. I'm trying to down the coffee. Stacy Froman, my indie friend. Eisen. Hello, Eisen. How are you doing? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. The race cars are running, guys. I haven't looked at the weather. Hopefully you don't have any rain or anything like that. I don't want to hope for rain out on Sunday, but I would really like to watch the race, and I'll be driving home Sunday. I guess I could listen to it, but it's not the same. It's not the same. But Stacy, I'm glad you're here. And Eisen, I'm glad you're here too. I didn't know Amazon. Yeah, it's a thing. Live shopping. It's a thing on Amazon. I didn't know it either. See, I have the Amazon affiliate like shop or whatever. And I was kind of digging through all the stuff and it talked about live, like doing a live. There's a whole live channel. You guys have to check it out. I don't know. It's interesting. That's for sure. It's interesting, but it doesn't like, they don't have it incorporated very well, like in the app or on their website. I don't think. It's kind of hard to find. I mean, those that know that it's there know that it's there, but those of us who don't obviously don't, So that means their marketing needs a little help. That's what I would say. Lisa Fry, good morning to you in Missouri. Didn't mean to call Missouri misery. I actually did, but it's a lovely place. It was just our travels that when we went through there. Megan said she just made a beautiful baby blanket and your arm and wrist are sore. Oh, I bet. Oh, and who? I wrote it down. I wrote this down. Who was it? I don't know who it was. Was it Angela on Facebook? She posted underneath the link to the live here. Woo, I got the hands going this afternoon. It's not morning. Why do I always do that? Beautiful baby blanket, crocheted baby blanket. You guys got to check it out. It's, she did the link. It's very, very pretty. Not the link, but the picture. I can't talk. So I probably should talk about some of the things I want to talk about. First off, I want to apologize. Those of you who, were trying to get the row counts on the raccoon kitty pattern video, I had to cut out. Originally, I had the timestamps for each of the the ears and the tail and the body and the head and all of that. And the ear one was wrong. I forgot to adjust the ear and it was wrong. So I was able to snip that out and I put the row counts for the ears underneath the timestamps. But then I forgot to go back because then the timestamps were wrong for the row counts at the end. It would just take you to the end of the video, but those have been corrected. So if you need the row counts for the raccoon or the kitty, the timestamps have been corrected. So if you had a problem with that, and you didn't tell me, but you're like, Cheri, what are you doing? This is very dumb and it doesn't work. But you didn't want to tell me that. Someone did tell me, and I'm glad that they did because I fixed them. So now you can do that. And thank you for everybody who has watched the video. And for some of you, like Beanie Babe, she made it cute raccoon. I don't know who else. I saw a couple more, but they're so adorable, guys. So as you're making them, you got to share it. I love it. I love to see what you do. But Beanie Babe, I don't know if she's on here. It's really cute. I think they're cute. I love seeing other people. For the people who are pattern makers that do patterns all the time, I can see how you get hooked. Having other people make what you started, it's just the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing. And I don't consider myself a pattern maker. I just did a tutorial of the thing that I made, which is not the same as writing out the pattern, which I have not done. And I'm not sure I will do. I don't know. I don't think I'll find joy in that. So I'm not sure that I'll spend my time doing that. I probably should because I have other ideas. But Erin, when her patterns, when I get them, they're so, guys, it takes a lot of work to do that. I'd want to charge a lot more money than they're charging if I was going to do that. But that's just me. I'm glad that they don't, but because I want to buy them. And if they're a lot of money, then I probably wouldn't want to buy them. But yeah, okay, I'm babbling. But anyways. Thank you. thank you for sending prayers to Wendy, Sandy. I appreciate that. Yes, they're lifting you up. And I know that I'm behind in my comments. Thank you guys for doing that, though. Hello, Barb. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Thank you guys. Please, and please continue to pray for Wendy too. Please, 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 please. Cheryl Wilkins says, I had no idea about the lives. I'll be checking it out at Wendy sending loves and proceed. Yay, 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 yay. I'm so glad you guys are so supportive. I just love it. You guys are awesome. You're freaking awesome. There's the Beanie Babe. You are in here. Oh, you guys are awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. You guys are so cool. Nikita, hello. Thank you for reaching out. Yeah, do you see that, Wendy? We love you, girl. We love you. Yeah, I get it. It sometimes, okay, Wendy, this is my little thing to you. Because I've not been, long ago when I was young, I had addiction issues. But I was never like, I just had issues. And I had lots of stuff go on. I probably should write a book. Lots of bad things happened when I was younger as a child, and I manifested those in lots of bad ways. But I will tell you, what I learned was sometimes it just takes the one last thing to break the straw. You know what I mean? And you don't think that that's going to be the thing that like sets you off. And you're like, you go down this hole and you feel like it's all like caving in on you. Cause I can remember that feeling. And, but just know you're not alone and you can get through this. But sometimes it's so we deal with all of those feelings because I don't know, you seem like a strong woman to me. So if you're anything like I am, I just kept on kind of like pushing it down and pushing it down and pushing it down. And I'm like, moving on. I'm bigger than this. I got this, and then eventually it catches up with you and you got to deal with those emotions. And, sometimes it's those things and I get it. And family is hard, guys. Family is some of the hardest stuff. Good, bad, ugly. Yeah. It's not, yeah. It's sometimes the hardest. So I'm right there with you. And I'm going to get all teared up because I'm just like, it's been an emotional day. So I'm just going to lead right into like talking to Christine this morning. I want to update you guys, and especially for those of you who have given to the GoFundMe. So I got a message, and I know that this has nothing to do with yarn and nothing to do with CranKnitting, but this is real life and we're all here just, we're all living our lives. And this is something that's just come across my path. That's how I got started on this whole thing. Sent them the machines, if you don't know the story. And they still have them and they still are using them and they're actually making stuff and selling it, which is really good in the community that she's a part of. Well, a while back, before I did the GoFundMe and before I really talked about what was going on over there, I helped to sponsor a young man for school, and his name is Moses. And he, at the time, was 17. He has since turned 18. He's been in school this whole time. Him and his family, his mom and his two siblings, they lived in the slum area that got hit with the flood, right? So, and Christine's kind of kept me up to date on how they're doing, and they stayed with Chris. They lost their home because it was in the area where it flooded, and they stayed with Christine for a little while. And then the church had, they moved them, like the church had a place for them, and then they went into this government like camp kind of, which is like plastic tents kind, cold, but it was a place, right? So that's where they have been or had been. And if you don't know about Imbu and like all the flooding, you can look it up. Like NPR has some stuff on it. It's pretty bad, guys. It's pretty bad. And there's a lot of poverty there in that community. So there's the slum area, and that's what got hit so bad because they live close to the river because they have no running water or electricity or whatever. It just makes sense, right? For them, because the people don't have much and they have to have a place to live. So long story short, they were in this community, and I don't know, like, I know that sometimes kids watch this, so this is kind of like a lot. So this is heavy. So those that have children, I don't know if you want them to hear this. So I'm just giving you a little trigger warning before I tell you like what happened with his family. What the other night, so night before last, no, 3 nights ago, I believe it was, while they were in the camp, Moses's mother was gang raped, like very, very badly, like horribly. Moses was there, his two siblings, 12-year-old sister, 7-year-old, I believe 7-year-old brother. I think that's what Christine said. They were there. Moses got a hold of Christine somehow. I don't know. She has since passed away from that rape. So it was devastating, like very bad situation. It's been on their like in their news and stuff because it's so bad, because it was in a government like camp and they weren't protecting the people. So long story short, I talked to Christine this morning and we want to focus on what's going to happen with Moses and his two siblings. So she met with the headmaster of the school just actually yesterday, or was it this morning? No, yesterday. Yesterday, this morning. Her time is like 8 hours difference than me. I always get all confused. But Moses is like, well, I'm going to have to drop out of school because he's now 18. He's a freshman. So he still has 3 more years to go for higher ed. And Christine would like to help keep him there. He's a very bright young man. And she doesn't she doesn't want him to give up and then having the responsibility of his siblings. So she's navigating the whole process and she's trying to explain it to me this morning, and it's kind of a hot mess, guys. It's really a hot mess. So long story short, I and her, we are we're going to pool our efforts, and we're going to kind of shift the GoFundMe to just helping with Moses and his siblings for now. So anything, guys, because this is the thing. His mother had nothing. She was a single mom, they were in poverty. There's nothing. So like they can't navigate anything until the burial, because that's the way it is in Kenya. So but they can't, like, there's no money for a burial. So she's in the morgue right now. It's like $5 a day or $3 a day US for her to be there. And then Christine says she thinks because this is brought, like, because it was so awful and there's news, and she's getting some people together and they're going to help give her a proper burial. It sounds like they're going to get that together. And then Moses and his siblings can move forward and how to navigate how to go. But like right now, Christine is making sure they're fed, going to where they're staying, because they've got them in like this housing or this dorm situation, but they don't actually feed them. So she's going and give them food there, and then also meeting them at school because they're both in school for lunch and things. But anyways, I just want to, if you at all feel compelled to give anything, I'll be changing up the GoFundMe to kind of explain the situation there. For now, we're shifting it to just focus on them and trying to give them hope and give them some support. So we're going to do that. I'll be working on that. I probably won't get it all updated before like I leave. But if you're, if you can't give financially, and you can give as little as $5, guys. And I'm not someone, this is hard for me to ask this of you, but if you can't, that's totally fine. But if you can pray, please do so. If you're a praying person, please pray, not only for Moses and his siblings, but just the people of Imbu and those in the slums. And they just need lifted up, guys. It's like, it's so hopeless for a lot of these, but there is hope. Christine's told me stories of people that she's helped and they've gotten out and they've come back to help her. She herself came out of the slums and she's doing well for there. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. It's just really sad. It's just so sad. It's so, so, so sad. So anyways, I wanted to give you an update there. So yeah. So the link to that, I will share again. I think I'll post something on my actual Facebook page. The link to the GoFundMe is in the CranKnit network over on the left-hand column side, like down at the bottom, there's some links. It's in there too. But yeah, and it'll go straight to her and she is going to direct it to help them. So just know that. All right. Oh, and I think Sandy said she shared it here too. So, and that link will not change. I'm just going to, some of the verbiage around the givings now and where they'll be directed, I will change that up so people are very aware of where their dollars are going. But yeah, it's just, we can't save everybody. But the thing is, this situation, this young man, and now he's forced to, it's just hard. It's just hard. Let's give them some hope. And send some prayers in just that sometimes that's more than prayer is so powerful. It really is. It makes a difference. So if you can't give monetarily, if you can give in that way, it certainly makes a huge difference. And the other thing I wanted to say is that you guys are so stinking awesome. I don't know. I woke up in the middle of the night. You ever guys can't sleep in the middle of the night and then you have to get up and go pee? It's an old person thing. So if you're young and you don't have that yet, that's something you have to look forward to. But I got on there and we hit like 670,000 on the Facebook page. It just blows me. And I think we're almost at 340 on YouTube, something like that. I just can't even. Like, I can't. It just blows me away. I'm going to look here because I should know this, but I don't. And I kind of watch it, but I don't. If that makes, yeah, 339. So we're almost at 340. It just blows me away that so many people have followed for like CranKnitting, you know? So if we have some commonality, it just shows it goes across. It doesn't matter where we live. It doesn't matter who we are. It doesn't matter, you know, like it crosses all lines. And I just think that that is such a cool thing. I don't know. I just think you guys are so awesome. And we need to have like a get together. It needs to happen in person. It needs to happen. And I wanted to let you know that I will, for the like our little chats that we do that we've tried out in the CranKnit network. We'll do those again next month. And I'll schedule out some times for that. And that'll be coming soon. I'll be working on all of that probably the first part of next week. So, so that will be posted. And if you're not in the CranKnit network, there's the little scrolly bar there that Sandy has posted. You got to get in there. You've got to get in there. All right, let's see. Hello, Tammy in Kansas. Let's see. Thomas says the storm came through New York and a tree fell. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. All of these storms have been crazy, crazy. Oh, Wendy says post with wire on the plate. That's what I need to do for the deer. I do. Like if we do it again, we were dumb. We were not smart. We bought these bushes. I am not a gardener. I used to have a garden long ago when I was young, and I actually had some property. I don't have it anymore. Obviously, I live in the woods. We could grow mushrooms, but yeah, I didn't think about it, but we learned our lesson. I suppose if we wanted to, that would be the way to go. And then I suppose at some point the bush will get big enough like this one, because the deer don't come up that close to the house to be able to eat. So if it's close to the house, but we wanted these to be out farther. Yeah. Hello, Barb's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Rhododendron and state flower, Washington State. Yes, they're gorgeous. I can see why it's a state flower. They're beautiful. When we first moved here, all my life, I'd never seen a bush. I probably did, and I didn't realize that's what it was. Like I always wanted like a tulip tree. I think those are beautiful as well, but they make a mess when all of the petals drop, but they're gorgeous when they bloom. Yeah. Yeah. Megan says, come stop by Kentucky and say hi. I need to do that. I need to. Yes. Rhonda says we need a retreat. We should do it. I mean, lots of other people do it. Yeah. There we go. Check out Naira's website. You guys got to go check her out. Buy some goods. Roseanne says, I'm in the suburbs next to Philadelphia. So you're on the other side. So I won't be coming that far over. I'm not that far over. Good morning in Boise, 49 degrees and breezy. That's chilly. That's chilly for Boise, isn't it? Kim says, I'm using a knitting loom. Are you using a hand loom? Is that what you're using? Or the crank? Thunderstorms on Sunday. Oh, see, that's not good, but it might be for me because if they have a rain out, then I can watch it on Monday. Yeah, but that wouldn't be good because it's really bad what do they do if it's like double rain delay? Because that's happened before, I think. I'm not sure. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I hope everything's okay, Dorothy. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully it's all good. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, wait. I'm gonna see what this is. We have Peggy. Hello, Peggy in Hyde Park, New York. Lisa likes the bush. Yeah, I think they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Love the big twist prism mirror. Oh yes, sharp. I bought more. I thought it was on sale, guys, because the flyer for Joann's, I got so excited because I saw the yarn. I'm like, oh, it's like 4 something. Well, that's the rave yarn, which I used for the hat video for tomorrow. I did have a little bit of issue with that, just a little bit. You have to be careful, just like with facets with it, or it could break because that's the rave yarn from Big Twist. I should have done it as a Willet crank, but I used it for my hat video for tomorrow. So you guys will actually have to watch that video. But I think I have it in let me show you. Let me grab it. And I'll show you what she's talking about. Hold on, because I have it. I started organizing. Because I got these bags, guys. I need to order more of them. I should probably put them in my Amazon shop too. These are great. They're great. I love them. But look at, that's it. I got those colors. They're just so luscious. I've thought about ordering more. Because guys, I'm thinking, stay tuned. Not that you guys want to buy my hats, because you're making your own hats. But I think I am going to start posting my Friday hat videos on my Etsy shop once it's open. I got photos taken. Been working on it, Nikita. I've been working on it. You'll be proud of me. Updated some stuff on the back end. I got photos all taken. Now I got to get my listings up, which that's the fun part, is Shauna can attest to, like, typing out all the stuff. So I've got some things. It won't be a lot, but I'm thinking about putting Friday hat videos, the ones I do on Friday, because I have so many people after I do this, especially in the fall time, ask about buying them. I think I'm going to do that as a fundraiser, like give like all the profits to Christine and what's going on over there. I'm thinking that what might be what I do. And then I'll still do like other hats to give away in the community. But yeah. So, oh, and we are going to do a small giveaway, a small one today, not a huge one, a small one. And one of the things I'm going to give away is one of my first sets that I made of the knitty sticks, guys. And these will be on my site. And these, if you guys saw, these are what I use, like these things right here, when I'm putting like ears and stuff on. So I started doing some, and this was one of the sets. I don't know if you guys can see them. I got it in the package. It's very cute. But like one of them, like one of the flowers, I put a little extra glue on it. So I don't really want to sell that one. So hopefully you guys will love them, whoever wins them. But we're going to give that away. So a set of knitty sticks. I have one more Fair Isle tool from Shauna that'll be included in the package today that I'm going to give away. And I have a few more tags from Molly that I'm going to include in there too, as well. So it'll be a small little package. Yeah. So we'll do that here. And I don't know what time it is. We'll do that here in just a little bit. There, I can see it. I can see through my dirty glasses. Does anybody else not like, if I get blurry stuff, it drives me crazy. Now, Mr. Bant, I don't know if he's listening. He never cleans. Like, he's better now that he got new glasses. But I look at his glasses. I'm like, how can you even see anything? How can you see through them? Oh, the other thing that happened, I have to share with you. The other day, he comes home from work, and it looks like somebody punched him in the face. Like, we're like, what is up with your eye? First, my son, our youngest son, saw it. And then I'm like, what in the world? His eye, I made him go to the clinic. I looked it up, and it said it wasn't a big deal, but he had like blood vessels, like bursts or whatever in his eye. And it looked like it was all blood, like all like pooled in there, and just disgusting and gross. And I worry about like high blood pressure with him, because he's had issues with that before. But they said it wasn't they said it's not anything. It just happens. Like, they called it a something hemorrhage, but like apparently when your eye, like you have blood vessels, usually from sneezing or coughing, which he hasn't done, or he says, I don't think I've sneezed or coughed. But it happened at work, and who knows? I don't know. But men, but he still looks like he got in a fight. Like, his eye looks awful, but it's starting to kind of like, the blood is starting to go away. I don't know if any of you have experienced that. I told him, I said, I guess this is what happens when you get older. Your blood vessels in your eyes just start bursting, but it didn't hurt his vision, and it's not a big deal. So I made him go to the clinic and pay $40 for them to just say, you're okay. So whatever. I still think there's got to be a reason why it happened. When he doesn't have a cold or anything. He's not sneezing. He might have coughed though, like hard, but he doesn't remember that, because men, you know how that goes. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way. Yes. Best advice right there. Char gives. So everybody struggling, do this. Yep. Give it to God. Yep, for sure. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm just finally getting to. Can't say to watch. I am a patient area today. We'll watch replay. Thank you, Sarah. So if you're watching later, thank you for watching later. Joe Avila, hello to you. Connie, how are you doing in the fort? Cheri, you make CranKnitting fun for all you. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Laura got to be here for a few minutes, but she got to go. And that was like a while ago. I'm sorry that I missed saying hi to you, Laura. Oh, Kim's using the hand loom to make an Afghan. Do you have like the curly one? Have you guys seen those? Like, they're all curly. Why are they curly? Is that so? it confuses me. I suppose I could look it up. Wendy says, I want the knit picks. Those knitty sticks. You want those, don't you? 11:37. Okay. That's what time you're telling me the time. Sandy said she's had it. Looks crazy. I'm kind of wondering that if he has an issue with like blood thinning. I don't know, whatever. Wendy says he could get that from pooping. Like if you strain, could totally. Peggy says, I ordered the prism wool like you made the hat with. It is gorgeous. Yes, it is. So it has some variations, guys, and it has like fuzz that comes off of it. But guys, I really like it. I really like it. It's heavier than the Yarn Bee Glowing. It's a little heavier. But it reminds me of that. It's just so I think I want to make myself like a sweater or something with it. And see, you can see the shine. It has a little shiny shine. It's just so squishy. It's so squishy. And the hat, guys, it's just lovely. It's so lovely. And I think this is the one, but you guys, I don't know. Like I like them all. This is a little like, I don't want to say fruity. I love it. I might do the pink. I know it's a little wild, but I thought about the brown. That would be a nice sweater. Wouldn't that be a nice sweater? I don't know. I can't make up my mind, but I don't know if I can get to a sweater. I don't know. Oh, you got the package? Oh, and they didn't charge you anything? They didn't charge you. So we made it all work. I hope that that's the case. I hope you didn't get charged. And I have to tell you, I know Sean is on here and Molly's traveling, so she's probably not on here. When you guys told me about like you have to sign it the same day that it goes, I did not do that. I did not even sign it. No, not so far. Hello. Good. Will they come after you later? Like would the government say you owe us money? But I did pirate ship and it was all electronic and it had my name and my date on there, but I didn't sign it and they took it and it all went through customs, no problem. It could come in the mail and that's so, oh, I see. Like what you owe. Okay. Got you. If it does, just let me know. Cause I looked it up and you have like 13%, like the GST for you there in Ontario. It's like horrible. It's horrible. And I was half tempted to not put the true value on there. But then it said, if you don't put the true value and they look it up, then they'll hold it at customs. So I'm like, I better be honest. Let's be honest here. So I did do that. I looked it up. And what Sandy's talking about is she's the one that won the crochet pillow. And then I looked it up for Canada because I thought about just shipping you a new one, but it's like $110 Canadian. Like that's a lot of money. It's expensive because I think maybe they were adding in the GST on it. It's high, but not even the highest. There are provinces that have high. That's just a lot. That's a lot. Lot. Yes, stripes gum. Yes, like with the zebra. Yes. The stuff that tastes really good for like 10 seconds. I know exactly what you're talking about, Kathy. Kathy said it looks like the stripes gum. You know, like with the zebra dude on it. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited, Sandy. I'm so glad you got it. I'm so glad. It totally does. That's exactly. I loved that gum, but you'd chew it for like, I don't know, a second. And then it would go like the flavor would go away. Yeah. Yeah. I used to be a gum chewer. Big Red. I used to chew that whoa, memories. Big Red. That's when I smoked though. I used to be a smoker. I used to be a 3-pack a day smoker before I met my husband. And he was an anti-smoker and we worked at the same place. I have to tell the story because it's hilarious. So I smoked 3 packs a day. I was a full-on chain smoker because I worked at a foundry and I was a maintenance person. You guys, that's kind of funny. I was a maintenance planner. So I used to plan their maintenance for the weekends and stuff. So, I worked there. I could smoke in my office. So I smoked all the time, like all the time. I always had a cigarette in my mouth, always. And then he would come into the office and if we saw him coming, because I worked up on this mezzanine. So it was like not even like a real office. It was like in the middle of this foundry. And I loved working at the foundry, by the way. I know that sounds weird, but I loved the foundry. I loved it. And now I have my husband and my 2 kids working at the foundry. And it's a dirty, nasty place. Not going to lie, but it's fun. But anyway, so the mezzanine, so you had to go up like these graded steps, and it was like in the middle, and there were like lookouts, even though they were all blocked off. You're supposed to be able to see what's going on. Originally, I think they made it that way. So my office was in there, so we'd be able to sometimes see him coming, and that we'd be like, oh, we got to put out our cigarettes because Darren Bant is coming, and all he's gonna do is complain about our smoking. So we'd because we didn't want to hear him bitch. So it's so funny that we ended up together, because I knew that if we were going to be together, he is the reason that I quit, because I knew if we were going to be together that it wouldn't work. And he, in the beginning, he's like, you just don't do it in the house. Just don't, I'm like, this is never going to work because you were such an anti. And so I'm so grateful. I will forever be grateful, because Mr. Bant saved my lungs, because I probably would have lung cancer and probably be gone by now. Who knows? Because I was yeah. So, and in the beginning, I got the patches and I would smoke. Well, it was bad. So if you're a smoker out there, I get it, guys. And even though it's been lots of years ago, I quit long time ago. I understand, because there are times that I'm like, and I wouldn't pick up a cigarette unless it was like I knew it was my final day. I might have a cigarette if it was my final day and I knew it was going to be. I don't know, but yeah. So let's see Debbie says. It's been 5 years since I started. Yes, it's congratulations to you, because it's tough. It's a tough thing. People who have never don't understand, but I get it. I totally do. I can't imagine now, because now cigarettes are so expensive. I mean, they were back then. It cost me a lot. Like, I was working to smoke, kind of. Wendy says day 4 with a patch. So you're there. Yeah. It's take it moment by moment. And then for me, I realized this was the thing that I realized with smoking that was such an addiction for me. I didn't know how to relax, guys. I knew not how to relax. So, and think about this. If you're smoking and you're deep breathing. So I finally, like, I still have trouble, and all of my art forms help me now. But I realized that was I had programmed my body that was the only way to calm myself down. And so yeah, it's been a lot of years of figuring that out. Yeah, but I get it. Mindful meditation. Yes, absolutely. Just like, but deep breathing is kind of like, it's kind of a thing. Like, if you can just, just like if you're smoking a cigarette, it works. Elise says, I stopped and I found out I was pregnant and my first child. Haven't picked one up since now. Congratulations, Elise. That's very good. Yes. Rhonda says it might be from his sugar levels being too high. I've thought about that. But see, this is the thing. The way that we eat, like, his A1C, both his and mine, last time it was checked, it was like under 5. So I seriously doubt if it's his sugar, but he's been like, we've been kind of falling off the wagon. Not as bad as him, but for processed food. So I kind of wonder, I don't know. I doubt it's high sugar, but it maybe could be. I mean, it would just have to be like he had a spike, but he's never had sugar issues. I was the one who had them. Like, his levels have always been pretty good. And then when we went whole food plant-based, they went like really good. Like 4.9 is his A1C. I believe the last one. His cholesterol started to raise a little bit from when we started eating more processed food, but I still worry about his blood pressures though, because sometimes he's had issues, and the processed food and high salt certainly can do it. Cheryl says, I smoked one pack per day for 25 years and quit 25 years ago. I did the same with the patch. I wanted to quit for my first grandchild, and I did. Yes. Congratulations, Cheryl. Congratulations. It's tough. It's tough, and it's worth it. I will tell you, my dad had COPD, and he was on oxygen. They gave him 5 years. And part of it was he used to clean like lined furnaces. He worked for General Electric, and there was this wire mill where they would, like coat this wire in these furnaces, and he would have to clean them, and they didn't use respiration, and they were asbestos lined. He never had never any diagnosis for mesothelioma or anything like that, but he ended up with chronic asthma and COPD. But he was a smoker for a very long time. So that's why. I mean, that in conjunction with his job, it just was not right. So once he was diagnosed and put on oxygen, they gave him 5 years. He lived 19, which was amazing. But I was there for when he passed away, and I watched what it's like for when you can't breathe. And it's just not good. And I mean, when people die, that's a normal thing that you can't. But he went a lot of years where he couldn't breathe. Like, it was hard for him to take a breath. He only had, his lung capacity was so small that they didn't know how he was functioning, but his body got used to it. And so, yeah, so those are the things, those are the memories that keep me from, like, when shit goes sideways and life hits and you want to go have a cigarette and you want to go buy a pack or whatever along the way. Those memories like stick with me, and I don't want to ever have to, like, I wouldn't want to have, to deal with that, not being able to take a breath. So let's see. Megan says it's been 2 years since I picked up. That's awesome. You guys, that's awesome. That's awesome for all of you. And for those of you who have not quit, consider it, because you're worth your health and good health, and not dealing with, we're all going to kick the bucket at some time, but choosing how our exit plan, if you can have any part in that. Cancer, not that is like a for sure thing if you're smoking, but some kind of lung something, and breathing is important. You want to be able to breathe. So I'm going to give you a good, this is our health warning for today. Stop smoking. Yeah. Okay. That's it. I'll shut up now. Linda says I smoked for 35 years, quit 25 years ago. Hypnotized and never touched. See, I heard that worked. I thought about doing that. I thought it was like a little hocus pocusy, but I heard it worked for other people, getting hypnotized. And I kind of wonder if that works for other things. Like, you have this mental block, because it might, like, if you can work through the mental block. Sandy says even a strong sneeze can cause it. I do get it occasionally, as does my husband. So, okay. So
I'm not sure I understand.
I didn't say Siri. My Siri's going to tell us. How it is.
I don't
understand. That's hilarious. Let's see. What did Wendy's talking about those gummy bears that Shauna sends out. The gummy bear packs. Because you do. I don't know if she does it. I shouldn't announce that she does it with every order, because I don't know. But it's awesome that she does. Shar says, hard one to kick. I quit years ago, smoked in the military. I can understand that. I mean, I think the stress of going to the military, I think, would be difficult. What is Nikita making? Eyeballs for 3 yip yips, but my Addy 22 it doesn't want. Is it giving you fits today, Nikita? I am so sorry. The Addy 22 can give you some fits. Charlie. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I just woke up and saw your live. Finally caught one. I'm hacking and I'm sorry that we caused you to hack and wheeze. That's not good. Charlie, take care of yourself. Yeah, Charlie. Anyway, good, beautiful morning from Vancouver Island, Canada. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Cheryl says my husband got hypnotized and it worked for him too. That's crazy, but I believe it. Kim says, I have not touched a cigarette and I'm 58 years old. Do you all experience, though, that if you mention, like, if you're having like any kind of health crisis, because this was me when I got real sick, if you even mention that you were a smoker, it doesn't matter how many years ago it was, it's like, oh, you get that label. Oh, you were a smoker. Like, yeah, 25 years ago. Yeah. They, like, not now, but you get the label. You get that smoker label, right? Swati, hello to you. I think we're going to do the giveaway. Yeah, let's do the drawing. That's what Shar said. So let's do it. We're thinking alike. Let's do it. Okay. So let's go ahead. Everybody, I don't have any more YouTube memberships to give away, so you can stay put. You don't have to get off of anything or go anywhere else. Charlie says, no, just coincidence. I'm a smoker with asthma, but trying my best with the patches and the puffers. Oh, keep it up, Charlie. You need to quit. We're here for it. If you need some, like, words of encouragement, we should have a words of encouragement, like, section for people that are struggling in the group, in the CranKnit community. Maybe I'll add that, like a little section. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the giveaway. Let's see. I want to get this here. So let's do, let me read this and then I'll tell you, because then you're going to flood the feed with my hashtags. Anita, hello to you. Thank you for being here. Paula Strickland is the one who does all the beautiful hats with the little pins. They're gorgeous. Smoked 40 years and bought a house. And my sister and I realized I couldn't afford a mortgage and cigarettes. No kidding. I believe it. That's so good. Yeah, Charlie, you just keep it up. Shauna Morgan says gummy bears to all but international. International has food restrictions. That's stupid. But we've tried to sneak them in, but I haven't heard any have made it over. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so let's do Cheryl, thank you for rooting Charlie on. Let's do hashtag goodies. GOODIES. No space after the hashtag. Hashtag goodies. Let me share my screen here. Oof, that doesn't look good. Now I got two. Let me get this. I don't want this to be up there. I don't want to remove it from stage. We'll just leave it up there because I don't know why it's there. Why do I have the giveaway thing up there? I don't know. Well, we'll leave it anyway. Because if I remove it from stage, yeah. Okay, hashtag goodies. I'm going to put it in here. We'll let you get it all. Everybody get it in there. Get your hashtag goodies in there. Carrie May says you got this, Charlie. And you do. I like Charlie. I like that name. Charlie, Charlie. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Keep going. Hashtag goodies. So yeah, guys. So I hope that you all, Carrie May says I quit 30 years ago. That's awesome, Carrie. See, we're a bunch of like recovering smokers, right? That's maybe that's our connection. Like the yarn has replaced our cigarettes. Maybe that's it. I'm thinking so. You think you guys agree with me? That's our new addiction. I think it could be true. I think it could be for sure. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. We'll make sure we got everybody on board. One day at a time, Char says to Charlie. Yes, that is true. One day at a time. And this is what I say. Like sometimes it's not even one day. When you're dealing with all the, all the troubles of the day, even just taking it one moment at a time. Because sometimes even just looking for the rest of the day, you don't even know how you're going to get through it. You know what I mean? It happens though. It happens and you can do it. Debbie says, that's my dog's name. His ears are up looking to see who's shouting, Charlie, 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 Charlie. Now he's going to be going crazy. Debbie's going to be like, stop it, Cheri. All right. Okay, let's see how many. I'm going to see how many we have. Still putting in. Let's start collecting because it'll even go up. It says 26. Anybody else want to get in before I do the drawing? And I do have to tell you, I think that this, I think the way this works is the more interaction you do, I think StreamYard, it pulls from those people. So if you have a tendency to talk a lot or comment a lot, I think that you have a greater chance of winning. I don't know that for sure. Oh, good. We got another person. Kimberly got added. Kim got added. All right, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to go ahead and click it. Here we go. See who's gonna win the goodie pack. The goodie pack, the goodie pack. Goodie, goodie, goodie. Kathy Williams. Woohoo! I think Kathy's won before, but that's awesome. Kathy Williams. Woohoo! Maybe not. Maybe not. I think maybe though. If I don't have your address, Kathy, just send it to me again at Cheri at hoopandhome.com. But I'm thinking, congrats, Kathy. Congratulations. All right. So Cheri at hoopandhome.com for your address, and I will get it sent out. It probably will not go in the mail, though, until probably next week, because I probably will not be able to get it. I might get a package today. Maybe. We'll see if I have a chance to. If I do. Carrie says my cat's name is Charlie, and she was listening too. I love that. I love it. Paula Strick says that's not my name, Cheri. Yes, I did win before. Thank you. Well, just send it to me again, just because. If you would, because I could probably find it in my email, but I want to make sure I have the correct address. So just send it to me again, if you would, my dear. I would love that. So I have one thing to say. Well, actually, more than one, and then I'll let you go. First off, everybody have a wonderful weekend, and make something, spend time with family, do whatever it is you need to do. Like for you, do a little you time, because sometimes you all listen to me. Y'all need a little more you time, and make sure you have some you time. Secondly, I still have not watched Bridgerton. I'm going to save it. I almost clicked on it. I don't know how many times, but in my quest to get caught up on my temperature blanket, which I did. I'm so proud of myself. Pat myself on the back. But now I'm disappointed because I only have 1 row a day to do, and it's not enough. So I need another crochet project. So I'm going to have to be looking for that. So if you have anything you think I should make, you tell me. I need to work on the t-shirt yarn, doing something with that. So I'm thinking a bag. I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to do a sweater too, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I watched The Empress. I think that's what it's called on Netflix. It was good. I watched the whole thing. So if you're like me and you want to binge Bridgerton, so you're waiting till next month, till they all come out, and you're in my camp, you haven't watched it yet, go watch The Empress. There's like some hootie tootie stuff in there too, but it's not so bad. But there's some, like, where I had to make sure the kids weren't in the room seeing what I'm watching, but not tons. They could leave it out, but whatever. It's good. It's really good though. So you'll have to watch it. The Empress on Netflix. So that's my little take. And if you guys could please watch the video tomorrow and on Sunday. Hopefully if I can get it uploaded. So in supporting the Lion brand, sending me yarn, because yeah, that'll be good. All right, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for being so absolutely wonderful and awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. Again, if you can at all give to the GoFundMe to help Moses and his siblings, please do so. Please, if you cannot, please pray for them. And please lift up all of our brothers and sisters and peoples that are struggling right now within the community. Yeah, just kind of give them a little prayer if you're a praying person. All right, guys. So have a good one. I will see you not Monday, but next Thursday live. That's a long time. I'm gonna miss y'all. But have a good one. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. See you. Bye. 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 Gotta go. Bye.